Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another match here at Jack of All Trivia, Inner Geekdom Division. We have two great competitors here, both looking for their first win this season in Inner Geekdom. We have the philosopher, Kevin Poss, versus JD Domash. We also have Haven, who will be back, hopefully co-hosting with me, currently occupied. Uh, but so I guess we'll start with interviews. I guess we'll start with Kevin. How you feeling about today's match?
Feeling pretty good. I've been doing a lot of obviously a lot of geek stuff, running TM Geek,
No.
and it's a lot different when you're on this side of the table and you don't have the questions in front of you and the
Yeah.
answers. So I hope I've done enough prep. But I'm also involved in a Disney and Pixar tournament, and yeah, I've been kind of diversifying my bonds here. So I hope I've done enough because I know JD is a good competitor. He's also in my TM Geek League, so wish him the best of luck.
Yeah. Your first match, you kind of got stung by the wheel with the monsters, so hopefully you get a spin it today with questions you like.
For sure.
Uh, we'll move up to your opponent then, JD. JD, how you feeling about your match today? Okay.
You know, I feel pretty good. Also, we'll see what happens. This year for me is really like in the family vibes. I'm trying to figure out kind of where I fit. I'm kind of been spending my time between singles and inner geekdom, trying to figure out, of the two, which one am I a better fit for. So at some point, I'm gonna have to make a decision. Um, will this affect me today? We'll see.
Yeah, I know you were another one that kind of got bit in your first match with the wheel, kind of getting a bad wheel spin. So
Yeah.
this might be see who gets the better wheel spin. This might be today's winner.
Definitely could.
If Haven's back, make a lot of noise. Okay, well, we'll just get the match started and can do whatever he's doing. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Can I grab? I'm missing a.
Marker? Yeah, you can grab a marker.
I got a marker. I'm missing a dry.
Oh yeah, yeah, we grab one real quick.
My fault, Devontae. I was opening a beer claw. One of the, not a beer. No, not the drink. The actual,
Beer claw.
the actual
Yeah,
yeah,
like the snack. Yeah,
snack.
Tasty.
Yeah.
yeah, the pastry. Yeah.
Snack of champions.
All right. Haven, you want to do the bring him to the ring, I guess, or you want me to do it?
Oh,
I'll do it. Sounds like your mouth
I don't know the nickname.
full. All right. Introducing first, with a record of 0-1, the philosopher Kevin Poss. And his opponent, also with a record of 0-1, JD Domash. So, the rules for round one are each competitor will get 10 questions. Both competitors will get 10 questions from various geek categories. Each question is worth 1 point. Please write your question and verbalize it when I called upon. Each competitor gets 4 repeats and 1 challenge. And there is no stealing in round one. So basic round one questions. So that's Kevin. You understand the rules of round one?
Yes, sir.
JD, you understand the rules of round one?
Yep.
All right, let's get this match started. Ding, ding, ding. Your first question is in the category of Marvel films, regular Marvel films. And X2 X-Men United. Who does Storm and Jean Grey capture in the church in Boston?
Oh, nice. Good question. Good opening question.
For a while, I would say this is probably my favorite comic book movie, but it's kind of been replaced a little bit. You guys count.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Kevin
I said Magneto.
and JD.
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler is correct.
Almost went there.
Your second question is in the category of the Wizarding World, the Wizarding World. In the Order of the Phoenix, Harry gets expelled from Hogwarts for producing what charm in front of Dudley? I'll take the charm or the spell. It's basically the same thing.
Yeah, you just need a name.
Name it, yeah, the name.
It wasn't the blue chew spell, was it? Keep them boys up on.
No, I think that's one that you took. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with JD this time.
Patronus.
And Kevin.
Patronus or Expecto Patronum.
Both are correct.
Nice.
Your third question is in the category of DC. DC. What is the name? I just need the first name. What is the first name of Perry White's nephew and Lois Lane's fiance in Superman Returns? Just need the first name. This was a
Old school film.
Yeah, I wish this was a better film. It's just really, really boring.
I like the first two acts.
I mean,
Give me a count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Kevin
Jason.
and JD.
I went with Richard.
Richard is correct.
Oh man.
I think Jason's his son.
nice. Good pull.
Good pull, JD.
So your fourth question
Hasn't
is
missed
in the
yet.
category of the MCU. The MCU. Towards the end of The Incredible Hulk, who approaches Thunderbolt Ross in a bar?
All right.
It's probably
Iconic
one of my
scene, I guess.
one of my favorite, I think, underrated movies, at least for me, anyways, The
100%.
Incredible Hulk.
And has so many ties to the
Yeah.
MCU. They were banking on that. They were thinking that was going to be the hit.
Yeah. Count.
It was,
5,
Too bad that idiot
3,
talk shit about Marvel.
2, 1. Yeah, well, he's a difficult guy from what I hear. We'll start with JD
Tony Stark or Iron Man.
and Kevin.
Tony Stank. Let me start.
Both are correct.
Mr. Stank?
Nice.
Mr. Stank?
Your fifth question is in the category of the Vunisk universe. I always have trouble saying that. Vunisk universe. Who plays Randall Graves, Dante's best friend who works next door to him at a video rental store in Clerks?
All right. Classic black and white.
Yep.
Good old Clerks.
I finally
I can't even
watched
recall
this.
the
Having
last
to
black
write.
and white movie I've seen.
Mine was this. I finally watched it at the beginning of the year when I had to start writing questions in for this. It's decent. Does it count? 5, 4,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. I believe we're on Kevin
Jay O'Harahan?
and JD.
I missed it.
Love this movie, don't remember.
Both are incorrect. Look for Jeff Anderson. Jeff Anderson.
Oh shit.
Perfect round there is off the books. We'll move on to question number 6, which is in the category of Star Trek. Star Trek. What
Hell yeah.
is Simon Pegg's character's full name in the Kelvin timeline? So what is Simon Pegg's character's full name in the Kelvin timeline?
I just watched all 3 of those.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was watching right before we started this match. I was watching Into Darkness.
How'd you like them? Are they making a 4th one? Or are they?
I mean, I watched them when they first came out.
Yeah.
I watched them when they first came out, but I've watched them again. I appreciate them a lot more. I wish they'd come out with a 4th one. You know, something with actually where they fight the Klingons. You know.
Yeah. I don't know what they're going to do because it might be a brand new series from what I hear. Give you guys a count of 5, 4. Repeat. That's Kevin's first repeat.
Oh, repeat.
In Star Trek, what is Simon Pegg's character's full name in the Kelvin timeline movies? But yeah, I think they're going to probably reboot the whole series again, which is going to be not that much fun.
Yeah, which sucks.
Yeah. Also, rumored they were going to have Quentin Tarantino one to direct one. Give you a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go with JD.
James Montague Scott.
And Kevin.
James Montgomery Scott. I couldn't remember his middle name.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll accept JD's.
Oh, I'll put it in a challenge. It's James Montgomery Scott, not Montague.
Did you say Montague?
Yeah.
I said Montague. Yeah, I did say Montague.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, I think it's a fair. I think.
Yeah. No, I will. Yeah, that's no. I misheard. Sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't. I can't accept Montague.
Yeah.
All right. So Kevin, you can keep your challenge.
Philosopher.
Yeah.
That's on my fault. I'm
smart.
Yeah.
It's all right, buddy.
All right.
Flow's full there, JD. I couldn't even get there.
Question number 7 is in the DCEU. The DCEU. Okay. Who plays Billy Batson in Shazam?
Nice one.
That's. Did they start filming the second one, or is it?
They showed a tease for the costume.
Yeah.
He's got a new costume, so they teased the new costume. So I don't know if they started filming it or not.
I forgot if they were filming Black Adam first or Shazam first. It's just supposed to be like some sort of like tie crossover with it.
Yeah,
possibly. I've been out of movies. Yeah. Give you guys a count of 5.
Repeat.
Repeat. That's JD's first repeat.
Yep.
Okay, well, DCEU. Who plays Billy Batson in Shazam? Count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We were on Kevin.
I blanked.
And JD.
I put John Astler, but the first name's wrong.
Yeah, look for Asher Angel. Yeah, Asher Angel.
Yep.
Asher Angel. Yeah.
Asher Angel. Yeah. I knew Ashler was one of them. I just was like, God, that other name's gonna kill me.
I looked it up before for a trivia question. That's why I was like, yeah, that's a weird name. I gotta remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So your 8th question is in the category of Middle Earth. Middle Earth. In the desolation of Smog, who hides the dwarfs in barrels of fish in order to sneak them into Lake Town? Once again, first names perfectly fine.
So you're not looking for the actor. You're looking for the character name.
The character. Yeah, I need the character name.
Okay.
I should probably be more specific on those questions.
That's all good.
Yeah. You count up 5, 4, 3. Repeat. That's JD's second repeat. The category Middle Earth.
Yep.
In the desolation of Smog, who hides the dwarfs in barrels of fish in order to sneak them into Lake Town? Looking for the character. For some reason, this is on TNT like every other weekend, it seems like. every weekend.
Yeah.
They like to force that Hobbit.
I know who the actor is because I remember we had a question and I got it wrong.
Yeah, I do remember.
But I remember this actor now. I remember his
count,
name.
5,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I believe we're on JD.
Will you accept the Bard?
And Kevin.
Bard the Bowman.
The Bard, yeah, I don't know if I can accept the Bard because his name. I would have accepted Bard or Bard the Bowman.
Okay.
Yeah, the Bard. I don't know if I can
accept
that.
Luke Evans played him.
Yeah, I knew it was Luke Evans, but I couldn't get it. I was like, I knew it was Bard, but I was like,
yeah, I don't think I can accept
Bard
the
is
Bard.
his name.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Sorry, man. So, your 9th question is in the category of movie release dates. Movie release dates. The Marvel movies X-Men Days of Future Past, and Amazing Spider-Man 2 came out in what year?
I know this one.
Yeah. Actually, I've rewatched the Amazing Spider-Man movies. They are actually not as bad as what I originally thought they were. I mean, the
first one's actually pretty good. The second one is meh.
It's crowded a lot, but
yeah.
I've never watched the second one all the way through.
Kevin, you want to repeat?
Yeah.
Oh, repeat.
Kevin's second repeat. Category movie release dates.
Mm-hmm.
The Marvel movies X-Men Days of Future Past and Amazing Spider-Man 2 came out in what year? Yeah. Spider-Man movies just need to stop trying to crowd so many characters into one movie and just go with like one. Those are the better.
What do you think this one's gonna have like 100 characters in it?
Yeah, and I know. We're gonna see how atrocious that movie is. You count 5.
That's under the MCU. It's gonna be
2, 1. I'm just letting you know. 1. Pens down. We'll start with Kevin.
2016.
And JD.
I went with 2014.
2014 is correct.
Good call.
I almost went 2015, but I'm like, no, that's actually the years.
I saw the 4 in there.
Yeah. I almost went there, and I'm like, no, that's it. It wasn't the same year as Age of Ultron, and so I switched it really quickly.
So you guys' final question is in the category of Star Wars. Star Wars. In The Rise of Skywalker, what is the name of the planet the crew travels to and meets Lando on? And the crew being Ray and the crew. We'll go Ray and the crew because for some reason my brain's not working right there.
Chewbacca.
Yeah, Chewbacca. I was going to say a name and I was like, I'm afraid I'm going to say a name that's wrong. So we'll just go Ray and the crew. You guys a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. JD pens down. And we'll start with Kevin.
Kasana.
And JD.
I was going to write, should have been Tatooine, but wasn't Tatooine.
Yes.
But, yeah. Similar to Tatooine.
So, at the end of round 1, I had a close game. JD in the lead 5-4. 5-4. So still anybody's match right here. All right,
Oh, yeah.
second round. Second round. Round 2 is a real round. Each competitor will get a spin at the wheel. Each category has 5 questions in it. Each question's worth 2 points. However, you can check down to multiple choice, where the value will decrease to 1. There is stealing in round 2. JD, since you are in the lead, you can. Oh, I guess I can read you the categories first. The categories are Star Trek, Star Wars, Middle Earth, Underworld, DCEU, Marvel, Directors and Composers, Wizarding World, and Opponents and Spinner's Choice. JD, since you are in the lead, you can decide to spin first or second.
I'll go second.
Second, all right. Haven, can you bring up the wheel? All right. Kevin, here's your spin at the wheel.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, Wizarding World. You want to keep Wizarding World or spin again?
No, I'm gonna take it.
Take it? All right.
Hell yeah, he's gonna take it.
So you got 5 questions here in the Wizarding World. Your first question. How does Harry's broom get destroyed in The Prisoner of Azkaban?
By the Whomping.
That is correct for 2 points. Oh, I did not really put a lot of thought in these questions. Your second question is, in the Chamber of Secrets, how does Harry break his arm? What about breaking today, apparently?
He is hit by a rogue bludger.
That is correct for 2 more points. Your third question. In which Harry Potter film will you hear Dumbledore say, Harry, it isn't how you are alike, it's how you are not? Of multiple choice. Is it A, the Goblet of Fire, B, the Order of Phoenix, C, the Half-Blood Prince, or D, the Deathly Hallows Part 2? Count of
Half-Blood Prince.
The Half-Blood Prince is incorrect. JD for the 1 point steal. In which Harry Potter film will you hear Dumbledore say, Harry, it isn't how you are alike, it's how you are not? Is it A, the Goblet of Fire, B, the Order of the Phoenix, C, the Half-Blood Prince, or D, the Deathly Hallows Part 2?
Order of the Phoenix.
Order of the Phoenix is correct for 1 point steal. All right. Next question is in, well, obviously the Harry Potter, but the Dursleys told Harry his parents died in which way when he was growing up? Let me repeat that because I kind of missed. What?
Car accident.
Car accident is correct for 2 points. All right. And your final question. Who plays Dolores Umbridge, the new defense against the dark arts teacher in the Order of the Phoenix?
Imelda Staunton.
That is correct for 2 points. So Kevin making up some ground there.
Killing it.
Now, 12-5. 12-5. So, JD's spin is up. And here you go. Yeah, All right. DCEU. You want to keep DCEU or spin again?
Spin again.
Spin again. All right. So whatever you get here, you will have to keep. Directors and composers. Directors and composers. So I'll give you 5 questions on directors and composers. The first question, directors and composers. Who directed Star Wars: The Clone Wars?
Dave Filoni.
That is correct for 2 points. Second,
Didn't even hesitate.
who composed the score for X-Men: Days of Future Past? Count.
I know the last name.
5, 4.
John Ottoman.
John Ottoman is correct for 2 more points.
I was trying to think
Nice
of the first
move.
name. Need a last name.
Can I,
There's multiple choice. You could drop down to multiple if you need to.
What was that, Kevin?
it's John Ottman.
We got a challenge.
But it's spelled
Ottman. Ottman.
It is spelled Ottman. It is spelled O-T-T-M.
It's up to you if you want to give him the benefit of the doubt thing, though. I'll let you decide on that. I'm not gonna.
I mean, it's spelled O-T.
What was the movie again?
X-Men: Days of Future Past. I swear I've heard people call him John Ottoman before, but maybe that's just people mispronouncing it. But
I've heard it called that way before. That's why I said it that way. But
yeah.
it's
But maybe I was just always, maybe that was just people.
It's it's OTT man. It's Ottman.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So unfortunately, then, JD, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to throw another question because
Yeah.
Kevin
I'm not throwing
can't
another
even.
question. Yeah.
Yeah,
My bad, brother. Yeah, it's just
No,
because it's OTT. There's no other letter in there to put like
Yeah.
Otto. You know.
damn. I should have
Yeah,
gone
it's-
multiple choice.
All right. I got one. Who composed the score for Thor Ragnarok? You count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Answer, JD? No answer?
Oh, I didn't know it was me. I thought he was stealing. I thought he was stealing
No, give me a
because
new question.
I didn't know.
Okay, hang on. So, hang on. Are we giving him a new question? Okay. We probably should.
I didn't know. I thought
Yeah,
it was. I
hang
thought
on.
it was a new question. And he was getting a steal. I'm sorry.
Is this a new question or
Okay.
no? Or hey, what do you want to do? Are we going to give a new question or Kevin Steele?
We can do a new question.
The last question, just give him a new question, right?
I mean, I'll give you.
Because it's future
I'll give.
Yeah.
All right.
give him that question.
Another question. Okay.
Yeah, give him that question again. Yeah, just
Yeah, I
the
didn't know I was answering it, so I was just confused.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Yeah, just give him the question again, but just give him 10 seconds to answer
okay,
instead of
so-
15. Yeah, my bad.
Thor. All right. So who composed the score for Thor Ragnarok?
Multiple choice.
Is it A. Tyler Bates, B. Michael Giacchino, C. Mark Mothersbaugh, or D. Alan Silvestri?
Should have gone with my gut. It was A. Tyler Bates.
That is incorrect.
It's Mark Mothersbaugh.
Mothersbaugh, yeah. That is correct.
Okay.
All right. Finally to the third question. All right. How many? This all right for you, or JD. Third question: how many Marvel films to date has Matthew Vaughn directed?
I mean, are we counting
Anything that's considered Marvel.
anything that's considered Marvel? Okay. Then it's free.
3 is incorrect. Kevin, for the 2-point steal,
Ah,
how many Marvel films
I'm gonna
to
challenge
date
this.
has Matthew Vaughn directed?
I'm gonna go 4.
4 is correct.
What
Kick-Ass, X-Men First Class, and both Kingsmans.
is Kick-Ass technically considered? I'm
It
gonna
is,
challenge
yep.
that.
It
Yeah,
is considered a,
it's a Marvel imprint.
yep. It is considered a Marvel movie. All right.
But
So
it's
it's
technically part of Miller's separate brand.
it was so he sold it to Marvel.
Bought out.
It is under the Marvel. Trust me, it's under the Marvel brand. It's one of those weird ones that is under the Marvel brand.
I'm okay. I feel like I should challenge
I mean,
this.
if you want to challenge, you can.
I just I'm not denying it's based on a comic. I just don't know if I would consider it. Fine, it's fine. I'm
Are
not
you
going to challenge
challenging
it.
or not? 'Cause-
Yeah.
no.
I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not. I'm
Damn.
not going to challenge it. I don't think it. I don't think. I'm not going to challenge it. But
Okay. Fourth
Well, you
question
should have, but all right.
is in the category of still directors and composers. Okay. Who directed DC's Swamp Thing?
Wes Craven.
That is correct for 2 points. And your last question. Who has directed the video game movies Far Cry and In the Name of the King?
God. Oh God. Multiple choice.
Is it A. Christoph Gaines, B. U.W. Boll,
Yeah.
U.W.E.B.O.L.L.,
Yeah, I
B.
know who it is.
C. Xavier Gens, or D. Paul W.S. Anderson.
Louis Ball is the question. The B, whatever B was, Louis Ball.
Yeah. Is that your answer?
Yep, that's my answer. I was
Yep.
almost going to guess it, but I was concerned
That is
about.
correct for 1 point.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So after that crazy round 2, score of 6, 11. You have scored. I have a score of Kevin with 15, with JD to 11. 15 to 11. So that's what I have scored. Round 3, okay. Round 3 is each competitor will pick a number, 3 numbers between 1 and 14. They correspond to different categories. Your first question's worth 2 points, second's worth 3, and your third is worth 5. There is no stealing. Kevin, since you're on the lead, I will take your numbers first between 1 to 14.
7, 4, and 9.
7, 4, and 9. JD, I will take your numbers also. That's not 7, 4, or 9.
JD.
I'm thinking because he can kind of messes up a couple of numbers that he took, kind of messed up a couple of the combinations that I typically go for. So, 1, 2, 3. What the hell?
1, 2, and 3. Okay. So, JD, you're down by 4, so you'll get your questions first. Should remind you both, JD, you have 2 repeats left. So, your first question is in DC movies.
Mhm.
In Mask of the Phantasm, what is the name of the crime boss who is the first victim to the Phantasm? So, in Mask of the Phantasm, what is the name of the crime boss who is the first victim of the Phantasm?
That's the 2-pointer, huh? Okay.
It's actually pretty big in that movie, though. But count of 5, 4, 3, 2.
Carmine?
That is incorrect. Look for Chucky Soul. All right. Your third question. So your 3-pointer is in the second category, which is Star Wars. If I can learn to talk. All right. In the opening crawl of Solo, it states that who is competing for food, medicine, and hyperfuel.
Lady Maxima?
That is incorrect. We're looking for crime syndicates. The crime syndicates.
Oh, all right.
All right.
Lady Maxima is technically. All right.
All right. So your 5-pointer is category 3, which is in the MCU. The MCU. In Captain America: The First Avenger, who does Abraham Erskine work for? And I need the name that he says in the movie.
Who does he work for?
Yes.
I mean, technically, he works for the USR, which is the United Scientific Reserve.
And your winner by technical knockout, the philosopher Kevin Paz. You were close. Strategic Scientific Reserve.
Almost pulled it, JD. Good job.
Yeah. Strategic Scientific Reserve.
Yes, that's all.
So, good match here. Final score being Kevin with 15 and JD with 11. So I guess we can start with today's winner, Kevin. How you feeling after today's match? Kind of started off a little slow, but that second round kind of Wizarding World seemed to be a strength of yours.
Yeah, a little bit. I've done a lot of Wizarding World matches here in the last couple of weeks, so I was really glad to see that on the wheel. I knew I had to play a strategic game against JD. He's really improved in his geek game, and I wasn't happy with my round 1 at all. So glad to be able to come out of here with a win, let alone the TKO. So hopefully that ups me in the rankings, and I can come back and play another one.
For sure. Let's put you at 1-1. So there's plenty of comparisons right now at 1-1. I don't know if you know who's all in the league, but is there anyone you would want to play next?
I'm not sure who's 1-1, but I'll gladly take on anybody you throw at me.
All right, cool. For sure, try and get you in a match. I know TMG is starting to pick up their. You have a tournament coming up and free for all, so
Yep.
we'll try and scheduling one maybe either after that or somewhere in between, depending on
Sounds good.
how it is. I don't know. JD left. I don't know if he rage quit, but
Yeah, he's back. He's back.
oh, he's back.
There he is. All right.
Yeah, okay. JD. So we'll move over to today's fortunate second place winner. I mean, did pretty well in round one. He came in with the lead. That round two just seemed to. There was a lot of kerfuffle there and seemed to mess you up there. And then round three got some tough questions. Once again, DC, which will make everyone think this is nothing but a DC league, but it's really not. It's just the way the numbers work out. But how you feeling, JD?
DC kills me again.
Yeah, it kills. Trust me, it's killing everyone this year, and I am hearing about it. So, how you feeling?
Not great. Not great.
Yeah.
Like I had there were so many where I was just like one syllable off, and like
Yeah.
I just
Yeah. I mean,
I obviously know him. Like it's like I know him, and
Yeah.
it's like
that happens to everyone. It's in there somewhere when you're just a syllable off or a letter off, and it comes out wrong. It's so you definitely have the knowledge. It's just sometimes that syllable, extra syllable, or lack of a syllable is the one that hurts. And in
I
you can't get
almost
away with
went with multiple choice with the John Ottoman one. There were so many that I almost went to multiple choice, and I probably, if I did, it would have been. Well, actually, it would have been. I don't know if it would have been a different result, but it would have been closer.
Yeah, we'll come closer because I think Kevin got a steal off of that. But right now this knocks you down to 0-2. So is there anyone you would want to play next? So, I mean,
I just want. I'm willing to play anyone. I just want another go. I was so close this time more than the last time, where it was like I feel like I'm so close.
Yeah, I mean, I think you were pretty close to the last one too. I think you has TK, but it was a relatively close score again. So you're right there. You just I'm one of those two that I know sometimes you just got put together and it takes a while, especially new with this Intergeekdom. There's a lot of stuff in there. So.
I feel like again, as I mentioned in my pre, that I'm deciding which one I'm going to go with. I feel like Intergeekdom's the one I'm going to go with because it's honestly that's the Kevin can mention this. I got to win in his league finally. That was the first fan league one playing solo that I ever got. This one I was very close again. I feel like if I put in the time for Intergeekdom, I probably will get there, or at least be semi decent. So that's honestly where I'm thinking I'm going to go.
Yeah, I mean, you have the knowledge, so
Sure.
And so it's just whatever you decide to choose.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll wrap this match up. We'll start, I guess, with Kevin. Is there anything you would like to plug or shout out?
Just check us out on TMG Trivia. Like you said, Devontae, we do have the TM Geek Free for All, or the Geek for All, as I'm calling it. The cutoff for signups is actually July 31st. I don't know when this will air, tonight or whenever, but yeah, it may be over by then. If you still want to be an alternate, hit me up. I may have room for you. So, but I will be doing a live to announce the players that are going to be in that on this coming up weekend. And then that match will be held the weekend of like Labor Day. I'll set the day and time for that. And then also we have the fall championship tournament coming up. So I'm very excited about that. The top 16 players will get in, and then we'll have a couple of matches that are kind of like if you watch the NCAA tournament, kind of like the first four
play-in matches, yeah.
Yeah, play-in matches. So we'll have a couple of those right before the championship match between Joe Fairley and there will be a number one contenders match coming up between Robert Ghost Kastner and David Alonso Garcia. So I'm very excited to see that one. Everybody tune in to TMG Trivia. So we got a lot of geek stuff going on, and I hope to see you there.
Yeah, for sure. They're good people over at TMG, fun league, so for sure check them out. JD, is there anything you want to plug or shout out, or where people can find you?
You can find me at JD Domash. I've been, I've been doing some fan league matches here and there. I've been on some shows, guest spots here and there. You can find all status updates on that Twitter handle.
Cool. Haven, is there anything you want to? Are you muted?
Nope. Just check more trivia.
Yep. Cool. For sure, Jack of all Trivia, you want a match? Inner Geekdom, hit me up. Devontae King, most social medias. Singles, Haven, hit him up. And that's about it. So today's final score being Kevin with 15 and JD with 11. I guess signing off.
Good match, JD.